Then 800 similar articles from a second factory were found to have only 1.5% defective. So we have to find, can it reasonably concluded that the product of the first factory or inferior those of the second. So in this problem, so 500 articles are given from the factory 1. So out of those 500 articles, 2% are found to be defective. In the second factory, 800 articles are found. Out of 800 articles, 1.5% are defective. So in this problem, they are not given what is the sample for this. They are given only the defective. So we have to find what is the sample. Then we are going to proceed the formula. So the first factory, the total sample mean, that is N1 is equal to 500. Out of the 500, 2% will be defective. So we have to find the proportion for this defective quantity. So 2% will be different as the whole percentage will be 100. So 2% can be written as 2 by 100. By calculating this, the answer will be 0.02. That is the P1 value is 0.02. Then the next one, factory 2. So the factory 2, the proportion, the sample will be N2 is equal to 800. That is the total population will be N2 is equal to 800. Out of that, the defective articles will be 1.5%. To calculate the proportion, 1.5% will be written as 1.5 by 100. By this, I get an answer 0.015. So now we are applying what are the necessary details to calculate this problem. Next, we have to frame the null hypothesis as well as the alternative hypothesis. So in this problem, the null hypothesis is the proportion for both the factories will be equal, and in the alternative hypothesis, the proportion for the first factory will be greater than the second factory. So next, we are going to form using the formula. The formula for calculating this problem will be equal to Z is equal to P1 minus P2 divided by square root of P into 1 minus P, the 1 by N1 plus 1 by N2. So this is the formula for two sample proportion. So in this problem, we know what is the value of P1 and P2, but we are going to find what is the value of the whole sample proportion, that is capital T. So the formula for capital T is equal to x1 plus x2 by N1 plus N2. In the starting itself, I denoted that in the question they are not given what is the value of sample value, that is x1 and x2. In the question they are given what is the defective value. So we are going to find what is the value of x1 and x2 value. So for the x1, the factory 1. So x1 is the whole sample will be 500. Out of 500, 2% will be defective, that is 0.02. By multiplying this value, I get an answer as 10. So this is the value of sample, that is x1. The same here we are going to calculate the x2. So in the x2, the whole sample will be 800. Out of 800, 1.5% will be defective. By multiplying these two, I get an answer as 12. So now we get an answer for x1 and x2. So we are going to apply the formula of capital T, that is x1 plus x2 divided by n1 plus n2. By substituting these values, I get an answer as for the capital T as 0.01692. So now we are going to calculate the value of test statistic, that is the formula for the test statistic. We are going to apply all the values which we calculated in this formula. So the value of P1 and P2 are, the value for P1 is 0.02 and the value for P2 is 0.015. Substituting these two values in the numerator, then the denominator value is 3 into 1 minus 3. So the value of capital T is 0.1692 by substituting these two values. Then 1 by N1 plus N2, 1 by N1 plus N1 value is 500 and N2 value is 800. Substituting all these values and simplifying, I get an answer that is equal to 0.68. So now we are going to calculate the statistical value. So here we are going to the question, we need to know what is the level of significance. So by default, I taken as 5% level of significance. So the critical value of 5% level of significance is 1.645. So by comparing both the value, so our calculated value 0.68 is less than 1.645. If it is less than, we accept the hypothesis. If it is greater than, we are going to reject the hypothesis. So in this problem, our calculated value is less than the critical value. So we accept the null hypothesis. So from this, we are going to find further. Therefore, there is no significant difference between proportions of defective products from both the factories. Thank you.